Paul Parabinos, mechanic for Dean Wilson at Monster Energy Pro Circuit Kawasaki, and I'm going to give you a tour of our shop today. This is our main lobby. A lot of cool stuff in here. Obviously #1 plates, some old bikes, trophy gear, little lobby chill out area. A quad, I don't know why that's there, but there's a quad in here. Just a stock one, it looks like. So yeah, this is just kind of like what you see when you first come into Pro Circuit. And the showroom here is pretty cool. Like, a lot of people just come by to take tours of Pro Circuit. A bunch of old bikes here. You can pick up parts, buy whatever you need that we make, obviously. And let's see, bikes. We in the race team actually build these bikes. These are stock bikes that we put all our parts on, and you can buy them in like a couple different ways. You can either buy the bike stock, then pay a little bit more to have your suspension done, or pay to have some motor work done. Bunch of different options in that. We have 250s, 450s. Traxxas RC cars, you can get those here. Let's see, Thor, any Thor gear you need, any of the products and companies that sponsor our team you can buy here. Renthal, Scott, Maxima, all those products are here, you can get them all. And let's see, some more Maxima stuff, Renthal stuff, braking stuff, Twin Air stuff, team t-shirts, other Pro Circuit t-shirts, and then we'll get you into like the bikes. There's some Ivan gear right there. And we got some bikes here. I believe this is Albertine's bike. And then these are the bikes from the very first year the team started, '91, and they won both Supercross titles that year with Brian Swink and Jeremy McGrath. So these are the first two bikes. And then there's bikes from every year. I think there's a bike that goes right there, but I believe it's at the Cowie Museum right now. And then it looks Ryan Hughes, Mikel Pichon. Pichon again, the chrome bike, that thing's sweet. Carmichael's bike, this is his first Supercross title, #6. Carmichael outdoor bike from '98. Let's see, Nathan Ramsey. Carmichael again, '91, 99, that was his last year, 125 outdoors, I believe. Bentley, Mike Brown. Mike Brown does Nation's bike. I think this is another Mike Brown bike, and this is a Mike Brown bike too. Let's see, Tedesco. That was his awesome year in 2005. He's got 2 titles that year. That's his bike from that year. Grant Langston, 2005 East Coast. Villapoto, his first title, 2006, outdoors. Langston, West Coast. Ben Townley, his East Coast bike from 2007. Villapoto's bike from 2007, which I believe he won everything known to man that year. Or maybe it was 2008. I don't know, but there's that bike right there. Porcel, 2009. Weimer, 2010. And Porcel again, 2010. And we got jerseys. Let's see. We'll go this way. This is Danny. If you want anything, talk to Danny, he'll handle you. Let's see, let's go through this door. We'll take a peek in the sales office. So this is just the sales office. You know, we got people in here taking orders, manning phones. And then we'll head back this way. So then from here, it's kind of like our warehouse area and service area. Warehouse is back here. This is shipping department. And the warehouse, this is Dan. He's our warehouse manager in charge of shipping a lot of stuff. Say hi, Transworld. So yeah, everything, let's take a peek over here. And whenever you place an order or call Pro Circuit, like 2-stroke pipes, and we actually have another building on the property that has more stuff in it even, and everything's organized in here. T-shirts, all the hard parts Pro Circuit makes, stickers, whatever, it's all in here. It's all organized, and there's an upstairs as well. More 2-stroke pipes up there. And we'll go this way. This is our service department. We got 4 guys working over here. They all have their own area, so if you bring your bike to Pro Circuit, these are the guys that work on it. And they have their own little parts department. They can pretty much handle anything you need done. We'll walk from there. Let's see. This is also a McGrath bike that I think is currently being restored. That thing will be sick when it's done. Is it?
That's when I got stolen at his parents' house.
Oh, yeah, I guess they're redoing it. Let's see, little kitchen, snack machine. That snack machine won't take a dollar bill to save its life. It pisses me off all the time. You have to bring quarters. And this is the suspension department. Obviously, all the springs. We got 4 guys working back here too. This is Ralphie, that's Eddie. The same guys that build our stuff on the race team build your stuff if you're a customer at Pro Circuit. Eddie, all he does is forks, so you have your forks done by Pro Circuit. He's doing your forks and he's doing Dean Wilson's forks. And then another cool thing in here, there's a number plate from every year since the team's been on Kawasaki's. The rider has signed a number plate and given it to the suspension department for every title that we've won. So from there, let's go this way. That was like suspension assembly, and this is suspension teardown. So these are the guys that take it all apart, get it ready to be serviced. And as you can see, some of our better customers have their own tray, like JCR, TLD, and AC has his own little shelf. Bones' office.
No computer.
No computer. He's got a filing system, and yeah, no computer yet. We're still trying to get him away from the flip phone. One day, iPhone one day. So this is like our machine shop, and if you go around the corner, we can come in here. We got a bunch of machines in here, a couple of lathes, and a couple SERDI machines over here. They do everything for the race team, anything for a customer, anything that we need whittled on for the race team, any custom little part, we can bring it back here and they can make it for us. So yeah, that's really handy to have in here. We install all the seats for a customer or for our heads are installed here. And then if we go around the corner, through the fence is also some warehouse, extra warehouse, and then through here this is the porting room. Jeff's doing some porting. And just some heads and stuff. We have a good stock of stuff. Let's see. Through this door. Up there, we also have some offices, and that's like our design team. They do ads, design t-shirts, anything of that sort, like graphic design, things like that. They design our graphics up there. This little room here this is Mitch's porting desk. And he's usually here in the end of the day. He's always here kind of the end of the day. This is strictly for building bar mounts, this area. And we come through here, and this is like kind of like a race team office slash, staff office. A little desk here. Mitch's office through there. Let's see. We got a Champ bike from 2011. That's actually a bike we built for Brock and Dean from their titles they won this year. Through that office is Drino's office. He's our in-house engineer. Mitch's brother, Jimmy, works in there. This is Patrick. He also does a lot of design work for us on SolidWorks or whatever, and he's an engineer, so he designs a lot of the cool parts that we have on our bike this year because of him. Up there also we got some stuff. Mitch likes to keep Designations helmets, so we got a lot of cool helmets up there. Let's take the elevator. So now we're on the race team side of the building. And this upstairs is kind of like, upstairs we have all our parts. We have some bike overstock, we have some team apparel, just a lot of storage for stuff. All right. So up here you see we store some stuff like, these are the famous hot tubs for outdoors that the guys sit in. Those are up here and stored. We got a new pit cart because we're gonna have 5 guys outdoors this year, so we had to build a new pit cart that's already here and ready. And just, fans, crates to ship bikes, some other bikes over there. That's actually my bike over there hanging out. And then, yeah, we got a bunch of 250s up here. I believe that's Blake's race bike up there ready, just hanging out for East Coast. We got another Ben Townley Championship bike up here. That right there is the 2-stroke that Jake rode a year ago, but that thing rips. And that thing's pretty cool. All right, so here we are, our parts for the race team, and we have everything we need up here, all our Maxima product, everything indoors. This is all engine stuff here. Down this is all Cowie parts and everything's numbered. It's just like a dealership essentially. Like we have our parts books over here. You look up what part you want and you go find it up here in parts. If you look from up here, we have a machine. This machine's actually building flanges for exhausts, and we have Ivan that runs that. We have the customer dyno back here. John Mitchell is in charge of all of our customer development, and he also helps the race team out quite a bit. Wave. So he's back there doing some get stuff with Enrico from Italy right now. We keep our race team box van over here, and then obviously we keep the semi in here. So we'll go downstairs and check that out.